Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another video, and today guys, I'm reviewing Bone Tomahawk, which was released in 2015 and stars like people like Kurt Russell and Patrick Wilson. You know, this pretty much got a huge cast, but like even David Arquette has like a little role in it or whatnot. But Bone Tomahawk is pretty much about this group of like savage Indians or troglodytes pretty much come into town, kidnap a couple people, and you know, these people have to go on a rescue mission to save them. Which, you know, includes, like, the Sheriff Kurt Russell, which I love Kurt Russell. I'm been kind of a Kurt Russell kick, especially after watching The Thing. You'll see a lot more Kurt Russell movie reviews coming out, but I would definitely say the two main characters is, you know, Kurt Russell's Sheriff Hunt, and then Patrick Wilson's Arthur, which, yeah, and also, if you guys want to watch this, it is on Amazon Prime right now, so, and that's actually, I was just scrolling through, I was like, I want to watch something, and I was like, you know what, I've heard this is pretty good, and this movie right here is pretty much a Western, like a really gritty Western, put together with a horror movie, but it's, you know, kind of more realistic horror, in a weird way, but, so pretty much, you know, these actual, you know, they're not even really Indians, they're troglodytes, which are pretty much cave-dwelling savages. Like, even the Indians in the movie, they're like, oh, nah, bro, those things are, them group of people are way too savage for us. Like, these guys are straight up brutal, like, holy shit, but, you know, we see them, like, murder a few people, like, you know, that opening scene, like, even, like, they almost have, like, a supernatural quality to them, and it's really kind of unsettling, especially the, you know, like, their eerie, like, shrieking, horn kind of sound, which is really weird, because it's, like, from a little, bone kind of whistle thing that got embedded in their neck somehow. No idea. I'm telling you, this tribe is honestly so strange. You know, they live up in the cave, you know, they have two pregnant females that, have no legs, are blind and mute, and just kind of sit there, honestly, really strange, but they are straight up just, like, holy shit, brutal, and also that opening scene, straight up, though, that is the cemetery from Pet Sematary, like, the original one, like, you could not tell me that's not, but, like I said, really gritty Western. I feel so bad for Arthur because, you know, his legs broke, and you feel so bad for him without the movie, especially after, you know, the characters lose their horses. You're like, ah, that's going to suck, and it really does because, you know, it's kind of this long journey to get to where the cave is or whatnot, but... and pretty much from what I gathered from the movie, or what I kind of picked up, is the reason that, you know, these troglodytes, you know, actually went into the town of Bright Hope and, you know, kidnapped these people is because the drifter that was you know, kind of was shot, and then they had him at the jail. Apparently, you know, he went in there and, like, killed or did something with their burial ground, made him really mad, so they came in there and got him. And by, you know, the time Sheriff Hunt, Chicory, and Bruder get there, or really at that point, it's just Hunt and Chicory. By the time they get there, you know, he's already ate because, you know, they were super pissed at him, but... you know, overall, though, I do love the chemistry between the, you know, the characters. Chicory, he's just, you know, a lot of times I have to tell him shut up, but, you know, Bruder, he's just kind of, you know, he just kind of, doesn't care kind of attitude, I guess, and, you know, whenever he died, it was kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks, I guess, but, at least he took out, like, 2 or 3 with him, I guess, but, and, you know, when straight up, one of the most brutal death scenes I've ever seen in a movie ever is whenever, after Sheriff Hunt and Chicory they put him inside the cage next to Arthur's wife, and they take out Deputy Nick, which was kidnapped with you know, the rest, and they straight up scalp him and tear him down the middle between the legs on the screen. Like, holy shit, and the pure agony you hear is absolutely terrifying. It's just honestly brutal, like, holy shit. And that's definitely part of the horror, but also just the actual, you know, kind of supernaturalist quality of the, you know, the troglodytes is honestly pretty scary. But like I said, a Western for a horror movie, but it's kind of naturalistic horror, I guess, which is, you know, I guess the kind of more horrifying horror, if you want to say in a weird way, but, and, you know, they poison a few of the Indian, or, I don't even want to say Indians, because, you know, these people are straight up savage and, like, archaic, but, you know, they, poison a few of them, and there's only, like, 12, I think, so, you know, they already knocked down a few, and Arthur, he literally kills most of them, because, you know, he actually, tears out that little bone thing, you know, they use for, like, their shrieks or whatnot. He uses that to lure a few in, you know, and he's straight just crawling on the ground, just shooting them. It's kind of funny, but, you know, Sheriff Hunt does end up dying, which is, you know, really sad, but, he sacrificed for a good call because, he gets shot by one of the troglodytes or whatnot, and he's just kind of laying there dying, and he's like, well, there's three more left, and, whenever Chicory, Arthur and his wife are heading off, you hear three gunshots, and you're like, well, then I guess he killed all three of them, I guess, but, or at least that's what I'm guessing, but, and also, I was kind of waiting for Sheriff Hunt to be like, tell Chicory, because Chicory was like the backup deputy, so I was kind of waiting for, him to be like, well, it's like you're the sheriff now, but that never came, and honestly, the movie kind of ends abruptly, but I guess that's, somewhat kind of a good thing, I guess, and, instead of getting back to town and having a lot of, like follow-up, I guess. So you can look at that as a good or bad thing. But honestly, though, this movie was really enjoyable, and it really, from that opening scene, you're like, whoa, hang on, we have to see what this is. Like, you have to keep going and see what this is. And, whenever they actually start on their journey, it's pretty interesting and all that. But, honestly, I would really recommend this movie, especially if you're a fan of horror. And, I like a Western once in a while. Like, I love The Lone Ranger from 2013. But, and also, like I said, I was kind of in a Kurt Russell kind of kick whenever I was watching this, but let me know what you guys think about Bone Tomahawk down below. I probably give Bone Tomahawk probably a 9.3 out of 10. Like, honestly, really enjoyable, but yeah, like that one death scene, it's really hard to watch sometimes, but it also makes you kind of want to keep watching it, I guess. So like I said, 9.3 out of 10. But anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some of their videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.